Well, it's all about Africa with 4 rounds remaining in the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. The race for Africa's 9 automatic spots is entering a critical phase. While some traditional powerhouses appear set for a smooth path to North America, others are dangerously close to an early exit. We'll look at Group A this morning. Of course, Egypt are in command. Burkina Faso also hoping for a miracle in there. Egypt have taken firm control of Group A, sitting 5 points clear of second place. Burkina Faso with upcoming fixtures against Ethiopia and Djibouti. But the Pharaohs could all but confirm their qualification with 2 more wins. Burkina Faso, meanwhile, require a near-perfect run and a significant slip-up from Egypt to keep their hopes alive. What's happening in Group B there?
Well, of course, it does look like there's a deadlock right there in Group B, as Group B remains one of the most competitive. DR Congo, Senegal, Sudan are separated by just 1 point. A single point separates these 3 teams. Senegal upcoming fixture include a potential group decider against DR Congo and a very tricky one against Sudan, and it could determine their fate. Sudan eyeing a historic first World Cup appearance amid domestic challenge remain dark horses.
Well, I can imagine what it's going to be right there in Sudan with all of the issues affecting the country.
Yeah.
Getting a World Cup ticket would more or less bring everybody together. Maybe
the joy is going to be pronounced.
Maybe that could have been the spark to bring peace after all to that war-torn country.
Well, football is a unifying factor, so I mean, who says going to World Cup certainly is going to see Sudan, in a happy mood, and I hope it's going to be able to relieve them. But that will be taking joy away from Senegal and DR Congo.
Definitely. Let's take a look at Group C, where Nigeria is not very well poised. Nigeria's qualification hopes hang in the balance. The Super Eagles sit 4th in Group C with 7 points, 6 adrift of leader South Africa, the Rainbow Nation, who have amassed 13 points. Nigeria's remaining matches against Rwanda home and South Africa away are effectively must-win encounters. Adding to the uncertainty is a pending disciplinary decision regarding South Africa's alleged feeding of an
I think at the end of the day, we'll be hoping after the qualifiers, maybe eventually FIFA would be deducting, the 3 point from South Africa. But let's only switch and talk Group D this morning, where Cape Verde are on the verge of making history while holding a slender 1 point lead over Cameroon. A head-to-head clash between the two is expected to be decisive. However, there is Libya and Angola, and they remain in mathematical contention and could play a spoiler role for Cape Verde.
Well, of course, great one there in Group D. And in Group E, Morocco, they're close to sealing early qualification, isn't it? Having won all 5 of their matches so far, Morocco looks set to become the first African team to secure qualification. Well, the Atlas Lions face Niger and Zambia next, with both matches offering opportunities to maintain their flawless record.
At the end of the day, they played in the semi-finals of the 2022 World Cup. 5 games they've won. It's an incredible moment really for the Atlas Lions of Morocco, and I hope they're eventually going to be able to represent Africa right there in 2036. But then that takes us to Group D, where Ivory Coast and Gabon are locked in a battle. Just 1 point separates both Ivory Coast and Gabon at the top of Group F. Their upcoming clash is poised to be a group-defining encounter, though Burundi and Seychelles still have slim chances of influencing the final outcome of that group.
So there are contenders and then there are spoilers. Well, Group G, Algeria in pole position right there, but not yet safe. Algeria hold a 3-point advantage over second place Mozambique. But upcoming away fixtures against Guinea and a home match versus Botswana mean there is little margin for error.
And you can imagine what will be happening in Group H, where Tunisia, they are ahead, but then there is little drama in that group. Tunisia currently lead Namibia by 4 points. However, an appeal from Equatorial Guinea relating to player eligibility, like we're seeing in Group C involving South Africa and Lesotho, might just rear its ugly head and might change the group dynamics on the path. Well, wait up to next year.
Well, the category goes off Tunisia. Let's take a look at Group J. That's the final group, right? Ghana looking to bounce back, really. Ghana hoping to rebound from a disappointing AFCON 2025 campaign. Lead Comoros by 3 points in Group I. Yeah. Okay, a win against Chad, followed by a key fixture versus Comoros, could secure their return in the water. And that could well be a big moment for Ghanaian football, who had a very disappointing, was it AFCON, yeah?
Had a disappointing AFCON. Did he? Okay, had a disappointing AFCON. They didn't qualify for the next AFCON. We didn't see much of Ghana at the 2022 World Cup, as well. So, I mean, you could tell. I mean, the football is on decline right there in Ghana. They will need some resurgence. And if they are going to qualify for the 2036 World Cup, I hope that's going to be the resurgence they really want.